Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you today about the Libra-Aries pairing, and oh my goodness, I am such a fan of this one. Scale of 1 to 5, I definitely give this 4.5, 5. This is one of my favorite pairings together because they are the opposites attract, right? So it's so great because they come together in a more natural fit than I think some other signs do, not to mention Aries being ruled by Mars, Venus being ruled by, Libra being ruled by Venus. They just come together in this very natural hold together that I think is really delicious. And they also provide each other just enough challenges to make the other person grow. I think that these two genuinely think that the other one is interesting. The other thing I like about it is because it's fire and air. You know what I mean? And air fans the flame so that fire can get bigger. Fire helps air expand. And in this case, honestly, the Aries just helps the Libra make some damn decisions. They're like, just choose something. Let's just go. And they show them how to be in action, whereas the Libra can really show the Aries how to slow down and think about something for a minute. This is a beautiful pairing together. I love this energy together. I love that it is definitely a case of the opposites attract and that the other one genuinely admires the other one. So if you've ever been in a Libra-Aries pairing, leave your information and experience down below. I would love to hear from you. And definitely, if you're in one now, I want to hear from you. I love this pairing together. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we do Libra and Taurus. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie. Today I'm talking to you about the Libra-Taurus pairing, and this, on the scale of 1 to 5, is my 5. I love these two together. They are generally beautiful people, and they are generally beautiful to each other. They admire each other. They're both ruled by the planet Venus, so they love to look beautiful, they love to be beautiful, they love beautiful surroundings, both of them. And what's interesting is that even though they are earth and air, these two really can come together in such an amazing way, and it's because that Venus energy really gives them a grounding of understanding of each other. Now, where these two have to watch, because they can run into problems, and remember, this is sun sign compatibility only, where they can run into problems is that Libra is so lovely and so charming and so social that it can almost come off very flirtatious. It can even come off flirtatious to the people that they're talking with, not just their Taurus, but their Taurus is not going to have all of this, everybody likes my Libra and wants my Libra. Taurus is going to have any of that. They're going to get jealous, right? But at the same time, that's something that Taurus likes. They really like that everybody likes their Libra because it's like, yes, it's mine, it's beautiful, And Taurus is materialistic and is possessive. So they have to be careful that Taurus doesn't become jealous and doesn't become possessive. And Libra has to be careful not to be so social and so charming to make their Taurus jealous and possessive. But for the most part, these two really do work it out. If you've ever been in a Libra-Taurus pairing, I would love to hear from you. Or if you are in one right now, go ahead and leave your experience down below. Click the heart. I think it's like right here. Click it to subscribe. Definitely like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one where I do Libra and Gemini. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you today about the Libra and Gemini pairing, and I really give this like a 4 or 5. I like this pairing together. They are both air signs, but they are ruled by different planets. Gemini being ruled by Mercury, Libra being ruled by Venus. It's a beautiful combination of communication and elemental success, I really think, because it's really like Gemini's got the twins. So from one given day to the next, you're not really sure, which twin is gonna show up, who's participating. And Libra being balanced by the scales, this is really a couple that does the balancing act. And the way that they do it is through a lot of communication. Not to mention they both have a high admiration for each other. They think each other are beautiful. And Libra being ruled by Venus, they are beautiful. They like beautiful things. They are beautiful people. And Gemini being ruled by Mercury, they are not typically soft and beautiful people. They are striking. They have something very sudden about them. And it is usually in the Gemini's eyes that you can really pick it out, that it's very striking. But this creates an admiration between the two of them. And so what I really like about this combination of air-air is that they can easily change directions with each other. Like I said, they're balancing the twins, they're balancing the scales, and it's like, oh, let's go this way, let's start this project, let's get into this, and then it's like, okay, cool, oh wait, I don't really want to do that, fine, let's change directions. You know, air is very movable, and they are able to be movable and flexible with each other. It's an absolutely beautiful thing to watch if you've ever seen these two together. And they can be very intense, you know, because Libra does tend to have that softerness about them that Gemini, it's like you watch, it's like watching the hard and the soft. Gemini can be very, you know, and Libra just can't accept it. And when Libra is very soft, Gemini can hear it. It's really a beautiful combination, I think. So I definitely give this pairing a 4 or a 5. If you have ever been in a Libra Gemini pairing, or you are in one now, I would love to hear from you. Leave your info down below. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys in the next video when I do Libra and Cancer. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you today about the Libra and Cancer pairing. And this is one that I think is a very good experience for both of them to have. There's a lot of beauty, there's a lot of love and admiration that happens here, but there's also a lot of stickiness that can happen. So the one thing that I really like about this pairing is that Cancer and Libra can offer each other some really good qualities and some understanding of good qualities, because Cancer is very sturdy, very stable, very home-oriented. So that's great. So Libra, being the natural partnership sign, is going to like and understand that kind of coupling. But the thing is that Libra, always trying to balance those scales, is going to end up walking on eggshells just a little bit, trying to not make Cancer's moods go up and down and make them crawl into their shell. And so the thing about it is that I really am always cautious with these two, because it can become very codependent or a very sick relationship quickly, because Libra can become very resentful, not being able to be their open, free, flighty kind of air signy selves, in order to keep Cancer happy. But they really can. Cancer can teach Libra about stability in the home, and can also teach Libra a lot about their emotions, because Libra is an air sign. They are not naturally attached to their emotions. They are not naturally emotional people. They can be, but not like the Cancer can be. And then Libra at the same time can teach Cancer to kind of detach from the emotion a little bit. Stop being so crabby about everything, and understand that sometimes things just happen. It actually has nothing to do with you. So it's a very interesting experience, I think, for these two to have. The other thing that makes this a little bit tricky, I think, and they can learn to do it, and remember, this is sun sign compatibility only. They can learn to do it, but it can be tricky, is that they're both cardinal signs. So they're both initiators. So sometimes it can really come down to who's going to take the lead. You know what I mean? And that can be a sticky place. But for the most part, I think it's a beautiful experience for each of them to have. If you've ever been in a Libra Cancer relationship, or you are in one now, leave your experience down below. Definitely like and subscribe. That button right there, that little heart, click that to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video where I do Libra and Leo. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you today about the Libra and Leo pairing. And this is so funny to me. This combination to me is very nice, especially with Leo being ruled by the sun, Libra being ruled by Venus. You know, the sun is a masculine energy, Venus is a very feminine energy, so they have a kind of a nice coming together that really does work. And when you put a fire and an air sign together, it can really go very well. It can be very compatible, because, you know, the air can give the flames, feed the flames and let them get higher, as well as the flames and the fire can heat up the air and let it expand. So these couples really can do a lot together. But what I like about these two is that because Leo is so flamboyant and big and just huge, very huge lion-y, when they get to doing too much and being over the top, or get so big that they actually kind of forget and trample on people, Libra has this very Venetian, harmonious, beautiful way of bringing Leo back down to earth without hurting their pride, without making them feel like they're less, without putting out their fire. It's absolutely beautiful. And because Libra is so indecisive, and Leo is not indecisive, they are decisive, right? Because of this kind of imbalance there, Leo can help Libra learn to make decisions, learn to just be in action, learn to just move and make a decision. And it's an absolutely beautiful skill for a Libra to learn to take on. The other thing I think is funny is that in Libras, indecisiveness, honestly, it can take them a long time to get started because it's like, oh, well, should I or shouldn't I? And they generally, these are a two who generally, not always, obviously, tend to meet each other in social groups that they've already been in. They've already been friends. They've already worked together. They've seen each other at the same coffee shop for the last year or whatever. They tend to know each other and then move closer together is kind of how that works. And so, Libra can be very indecisive and be like, well, should I ruin that? Should I keep it? I don't know. And, Leo's like, yes, you're beautiful. I like beautiful things. Let's do this. We're going to be together. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I definitely give this pairing a 4. If you have ever been in a Libra Leo pairing, I would love to hear about it. Leave your experience down below. Definitely click this little right there, the heart right there to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I will see you guys in the next video where I do Libra and Virgo. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you tonight about the Libra and Virgo pairing. And I really like these two together, actually, because when they come together, it can kind of be like putting kind of halves together, not fully, but it's almost like Libra is generally theorizing and daydreaming and talking openly about these very dreamy, indecisive ideas that they have, Meanwhile, Virgo is making a plan, analyzing all sides of it, and then moving forward with it. So it's really funny to see these two come together where you have the dreamer and kind of the actioner, which is really funny to call an earth sign the actioner. But this is what I think happens when these two come together. And I think that they are a nice fit too, because they can talk about anything under the sun. Libra is very indecisive, so always balancing the scale. So that gives them a very diplomatic place to have conversation from. Plus, like I said, they're very dreamy. They're air signs that could go kind of anywhere with it. Whereas a Virgo, also being highly analytical and usually very educated and very intelligent, they have a ton they can talk about. And so I really like when they come together too, that they seem to have this interesting admiration for each other, because Virgo doesn't completely understand what it means to not be committed and to not just make a decision and move towards it and then that's what you do. You know what I mean? They're earth signs. Whereas Libra learns to love that is exactly how Virgo is. It's almost like Libra can go be as airy and flighty and do whatever they need to do out in the world and be charming and be wonderful. And when they come home, Virgo's going to be there holding it down. And as long as Libra is not so charming, so flirty, and lacks the commitment, Virgo will usually go for it because they don't have a lot of interest in making the Libra do anything. You know what I mean? And so it's a really interesting little match, I think. And Virgo does enjoy Libra's airiness, enjoys that they are not exactly like them. It is literally the commitment thing that can cause a problem for these two signs. But for the most part, I love the idea of having Mercury come together with Venus. I mean, it's love and communication. Literally, it's diplomacy and decision making. I mean, I don't know if you could ask for any better of a pairing. So, and really, generally speaking, the sex between these two is pretty okay as well. Libra definitely throws in a little bit of adventure for old Virgo there, but even though Virgo is ruled by the Virgin, do not be fooled. Virgos can take a cushion and pushing and all of that good stuff. So I like these two signs together. If you've ever been in a Libra Virgo pairing, go ahead and leave your experience down below. Click the little heart. I think it's right there, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you tonight about the Libra Libra pairing. And you would think, because these are similar signs, they're both ruled by Venus, all the love, all the kissing, all the cuddles that you could possibly ever stand for. And in one part, that's completely true, because they do. Usually if you see two Libras together, they are touching or caressing each other, or just some form or fashion have their hands on each other. And when they're in the beginning and they're dating or something like that, it's very romantic. You can see them staring at each other at like little coffee houses or whatever. It's very, very cute. You know what I mean? Now, the problem that makes it so this is not the most harmonious relationship actually is that they're both so indecisive that it actually causes a problem because they can both very much so be people pleasers. So it's like instead of actually being able to have the outright argument that they just need to have in a relationship, not to say that all relationships need to have drama, but sometimes you need to be able to say what you need to say to clear the air, make it make sense, and get on with it. One won't say it because they don't want to hurt the other one's feelings, or one won't say it because they just don't want to rock the boat. And that is really, really a huge area of issue between the Libra-Libra relationship. Not to mention, if you do watch two Libras together, if you've been around one Libra on their own, you can see the kind of indecisiveness that's there. So imagine that times two. And then they're together and it's like, oh, well, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? Well, I don't care what you know what I mean? And that just gets annoying to anybody, even another Libra. So this is a pair that I think they can like and they can understand each other. And actually, they can probably last for quite a long time, not necessarily happily, because that's the other thing. When Libras are ready to leave a relationship, they don't always tell you. They don't always tell the other person. They will hold it in and they will not say something for a long time because they just don't want to hurt any feelings. It's not that they're insincere. It's not any of that kind of stuff. It's just they genuinely are a partnership sign, so they don't ever want to break partnerships down, even when it's time for them to leave. So if you've ever been in a Libra-Libra relationship or you are in one now, leave your experience down below. Click the link to subscribe to the channel right here. Definitely make sure like, comment, share, subscribe, just do it all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, it's me Stormie talking to you tonight about the Libra Scorpio sun sign combo. And I think that this is one that is really very interesting to experience because this is the thing. You have one sign that is very about the power, about passion, about control, about being really deep and all of those kinds of things, paired with a sign that is very much so indecisive and prone to people pleasing to keep the peace. That is kind of a setup for a little bit of drama, especially because Scorpio likes to be in control. Whether it's the male or the female, they like to be in control. So they are basically going to run the show. And Libra likes to just keep everything chill. Let's not rock the boat. Let's not any of that stuff. So in that kind of setup, really, more times than often, I have heard people come and talk to me or read about them where Scorpio will literally do things. It's almost like setting up a situation or just kind of having bad behavior just to see if Libra will finally react. You know what I mean? Because they are intense and they're controlling and they want to see. And really what Scorpio wants is a partner who can kind of go back and forth with them a little bit, or will at least feel like they have a little bit more spine. And Libra then at the meantime is like trying to keep everything nice, trying to walk on these eggshells to make sure there's no drama or anything like that. So it just becomes a place where I think the passion and power are shifted in too weird of a way that it won't work. Now, because they are next to each other, right next to each other on the zodiac sign, they will have killer sex. It can be really, really good. And generally Libras as well, whether it be the male or the female, in the sexual arena, they're very happy to be taken. You know, they're very happy to just be loved on and be told what to do in that arena. And just when you're next to each other in the zodiac sign, you do hold a physical karmic link to each other. So if you've ever been in a Libra Scorpio pairing, I would love to hear from you. Leave your experience down below. Click right right there, and click on the heart and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video where I do Libra and Sag. Bye guys. Hey guys, it's me Stormie talking to you tonight about the Libra and Sagittarius pairing. Really like this pairing. It's an air sign with a fire sign, which means that this is a very expansive sign, and it's literally the planets Venus of love, diplomacy, all of those things, romance, pairing with Jupiter, the planet of luck, generosity, expansiveness. And when you have an air sign and a fire sign together, what happens is that the air gets heated up by the fire and expands, right? And air feeds the flames of fire so that it can grow bigger as well. So these are usually very nicely put together. They're closely placed on the zodiac, which usually means they have a very good mental and emotional connection to each other. Not to mention that Sagittarius really does think that Libra is just beautiful and diplomatic and intelligent and really holding down kind of the fort of keeping things steady, while Sagittarius is being so exciting and new and different. And that is something that Libra really is attracted to. The fact that Sagittarius is the journeyer, the adventurer, the let's go do this different, this very youthful kind of attitude. And when someone's very young and very youthful and very exciting, it's beautiful. And Libra is going to be attracted to just about anything beautiful. There are very few fights between these two typically. The one big problem that they can have, which is actually kind of small once they have a little bit more time together, is that Sagittarius can really speak kind of out of turn, where they don't think about something before they say it, and then they say it, and then they've hurt Libra's feelings, because Libra is still very sensitive. But really, the other thing I think that makes these two last is because neither of them are really commitment signs. They really don't do a good job at that. Sagittarius, because they very physically crave the new adventure, the new place, being in the new space, and all of those things. So it's very hard to tie down. And Libra, emotionally and mentally, is not rushing out to settle down and to commit, even though they are the partnership sign. So this set of adventure, but we're going to go together, that happens is really quite magical. If you've ever been in a Libra Sagittarius situation, leave your experience down below. I would love to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you tonight about the Libra and Capricorn pairing. And this is another one of those pairings for me that is a very interesting experience with each other, because this is the thing. They both are achievers, and they are both generally successful, but in their very own way. Like, it's very important to both of them that they have good relationships. It's very important to both of them that their appearance is well put together, but in just such completely different ways. You know, the things I think about is that you have this Libra who's beautiful, ruled by Venus, wants to have art, usually has some kind of social butterfly-y type career. And then you have Capricorn being ruled by Saturn, a very cold, masculine energy. And they are all about business, right? They are all about, you know, banking and finance and stock market and those kinds of things. It's very head down business, high rollers, things like that. And just the energy of these two together is completely different. That's not to say that these two can't work, but it takes a ton of compromising for them to do so. And remember, this is sun sign compatibility only. So this is a pair that can work, but they have to make all these different concessions. And honestly, it's one that I just think is interesting because they do have things to offer to each other. It's almost like, too, if they were to take on a project or work on something together, they would have to be clear about who is doing what, because once they start to go forward, they're going to work in such different ways and manners that it can almost be frustrating to the two of them and cause problems. So, an interesting experience for both of these people to have. On a scale of 1 to 5, I give it about a 2. So if you've ever been in a Libra Capricorn relationship, leave your experience down below. Click right there to go subscribe with the little heart. And I'll see you guys in the next video where I do Libra and Aquarius. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you tonight about the Libra and Aquarius pairing, and I love these two together. I think they are so absolutely delicious. It's almost like this pairing for me is like this very beautiful Libra, stylish, well put together, social butterfly, and they're very usually eccentric, inventor, innovative, mechanic-y type of Aquarius. And you know what is funny when you watch these two interact with each other, that it's almost kind of like, you know, Aquarius is always working on something or doing something or creating something or just being inventive of some sort or really eclectic and eccentric. And Libra almost has this look like they're crazy. I love that. It's so fun. So I really, really have a fondness for these two together. Libra being ruled by Venus, and then Aquarius being ruled by both Uranus, the planet of rebellion, and also Saturn, the planet of karma. These two connect on such a mental level that it keeps them stimulated. These two laugh a lot because they are so mental with each other, and because they can get and connect to what the other one is doing and thinking and have this really delicious mutual admiration. And now what I think is interesting too is with them both being air signs, Aquarius is like the absolute don't hold me down of the zodiac. And because of the freedom of being with this other very fun, very beautiful, very supportive other air sign, it's like Aquarius has no need to leave. You know, it's really an interesting thing when you see them come together. I love these two. I love my friends that are these two pairings because I just think they're such a freaking hoot together. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I definitely give them a 5. Love these guys together. If you've ever been in a Libra Aquarius combination, leave your experience down below. Share a little bit with us. And, you know, if you wanted to like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, all of that stuff, that would be amazing too. All right, guys, I'll see you next time when I do Libra and Pisces. Bye. Hey guys, it's me, Stormie, talking to you tonight about the Libra and Pisces pairing. And this one is so interesting to me because both of these signs can be very, very indecisive. You know, Libra balancing the scales over there, and Pisces always between reality and fantasy. It's really hard to tell, I think, sometimes what's really going on and what's really true between these two. They're both highly, highly romantic, so they can get very swept up in that. And Pisces creates this amazing fantasy romance that is just delicious, and Libra will just get right on in with that. But the thing is that when it's time to really come back to reality and do the day-to-day things of living and being responsible for each other's hearts, and if there's children or families, these two really have to work a lot harder to make it work because it's not easy breezy and fun and chill to go through. You know what I mean? It's like real reality where there might be some hard work and some tough decisions and things like that to make. It's not to say that either of these signs are not capable of that, but when they get together, it's like a dream fest. You know what I mean? Realistically, it's compatible energy, but it's not compatible energy for an incredibly long amount of time typically. They're about 5 signs away from each other on the zodiac, which usually means that they have a karmic tie, and that karmic tie is about coming together to work out something, to work out a lesson. That is the other reason it's generally not very long lived either. Now remember, we're talking sun sign compatibility only, but I do think when it's good for these two, they're an absolutely adorable couple. If you've ever been in a Libra Pisces pairing, please leave your experience down below. I would love to hear from you, hear what that was like for you, share with everybody else, and go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to this video, and if you feel like sharing, I would just love that as well. All right, guys, I'll see you soon when we start our next series of videos. Bye.